this video, you'll learn how to manage user permissions, your location, as well as your store scope. Adobe Commerce uses roles and permissions to create different levels of access to the admin panel. When your store is first set up, you'll receive a set of login credentials for the administrator role that has full permissions to the platform. However, you can restrict the level of permissions on a need-to-know basis for other people who work on your site. For example, a designer can be given access to only design tools, but not to areas with customer and order information. To do that, first click on System, and under Permissions, click on User Roles. Here you'll see I have 2 roles already set up for the purpose of this demo, the default administrator role and a designer role. To add a new role, you simply click on Add New Role on the upper right-hand corner here, and enter a new role title and permissions for that role. Now to add a new user, navigate back to System on the navigation bar, click on All Users under Permissions, and in the upper right-hand corner again, click on Add a New User. Now under Account Information is where you'll enter the information for your new user. So we'll go ahead and make up a new user now, entering the username, the first and last name as well as a made-up email. And I'll ask you to enter a password for them and confirm their password as well. Now we'll want to make sure the account is active, but at any point you can come into this user's information and change their account to inactive. And lastly, you can also create a temporary user as well. So if this user is temporary, you can add in an expiration date for this account. And lastly, you'll enter in your own administrator password here and then save the user. Now you'll see the new user should be added to the new user list here. To edit an existing user, you can always click on the username in this grid, and you can modify the user info and user role sections as needed. So let's go ahead and do that. Click on Art Vandelay again. Under user information, we want to click on user role. And for Art, he's going to be our designer. So you want him to focus on only the design tools within the platform. So we'll go ahead and click on designer and then save that role. All right, to learn more about user roles and managing other administrative settings, be sure to check out the Commerce User Guide on the Adobe Experience League.